Good morning. It's Monday morning. I am not gonna do a get ready with me today because, again, it's a Monday morning. So it's the first day of my vlogs, and I don't even know how I'm gonna vlog this entire week, but hopefully it's gonna go well. I can't take my camera with me into my lectures, obviously. Not well, at least not all of them. So I will be doing parts of it, but I also want to share my thoughts on the Oxford experience so far. Freshers Week was really fun, but just a lot. So I didn't really vlog the full experience, but I do want to share some of it here because it was super fun and I loved meeting the new people. And that being said, I should probably do something about my hair and get dressed. So logging off until breakfast. Okay, so while Monday Pauline is getting ready, I thought I'd use the chance to share what went on during Freshers Week. The first few days were mostly unpacking and induction lectures, so we had a tour of the college, the libraries, and we were also directed to where to go for any academic and welfare concerns.
We're winning. I'm ready for this to go.
Okay, it's quiz night.
We're gonna win.
There was a really lovely mix of other activities though, like jewelry making, quiz night, game night, and other things. And yeah, it was wonderful to meet the Lincoln community. Good morning.
Oh.
So we're heading out to breakfast. It's true British weather today, as in it is raining. So we're going to Society Cafe, which is my favorite cafe to grab breakfast at early in the morning. Let's enjoy the rainy walk around Oxford, and I'll see you guys in a bit. While we're walking to the pre-tutorial, just thought I'd give you a mini tour of the walk from the lodge to the lecture room. Lincoln is one of the smaller colleges in Oxford, but look at how gorgeous the ivy and everything else is. Because it's smaller, we also have a better sense of community. We bonded even before Freshers Week with the lawyers online. A pre-tutorial is sort of like a 2-hour session with your classmates discussing the reading that you had to do for this week before you have your actual tutorial, which we will talk about tomorrow. We were all super nervous, but let's reflect on how it actually went. So Sophie, what do we think on the pre-tutorial?
It wasn't bad at all. I think everyone just like stressed out for no reason. Everyone was in the library last night reading for no reason.
9:30.
Even though most
until 11:30.
I stopped working at like 12.
That's
Stopped
what
at
I
9. We love law.
we do. To be fair though,
To be honest,
it was a lot of work.
I've never
It was
sat
okay.
down and done 8 hours of work, and I didn't mind doing it. It was long, but I didn't hate it. Like, it was still quite
I thought it was
interesting.
great for personal development.
It
Like,
is
if I'm
very
being real.
interesting. But I am never doing that again. I am never doing 8 hours on a Sunday.
Guys,
in
we are
my
never
life.
cramming again. We gotta lock in. We gotta get the organization game on, so
To be
that we don't have
honest,
to cram.
to be honest, it's actually probably the reason they do it is so that we cram once and then we're like, not doing that again. Not doing that again. I'm going to.
It's the fact that all of us decided to start
Yeah, but it was
at
precious.
Saturday.
It was precious.
It was precious.
It's not like I was going to spread myself thin and do it.
See you guys later.
What time is lunch?
12.
Maybe 12:30.
Okay, I'm about to have to write down an essay. Please ignore the mess my room is in. It's been a rough few days. So I will see you in 40 minutes. Okay, so I finished writing the essay exactly 40 minutes later, which is the time that they told us that we were supposed to spend on this essay. The 40-minute time limit thing is not new because the LNAT essay was similar, but it's difficult because unlike the LNAT where it's kind of opinions, here you have to actually think about the question and really digest it in a way. And my concern here is that I have no idea if what I wrote is like correct. I have no idea if I could like perfectly understood the question, but I chose the question that seemed the most comprehensible out of all the questions that were available. It is the first essay, so we'll see how that goes tomorrow when I have the tutorial, when I'm gonna read this essay out loud and probably be told that it's terrible. I ended up writing, 1,200 words, but I'm sure that some of it is probably... unfortunately irrelevant. I tried to keep it relevant, but it was difficult. The question was about the purpose of Justinian's codification of the classical law. So I split it into 3 categories: elucidation, simplification, and availability. And I think there was just a lot of crossover between those 2 things. But I don't think I repeated myself. I think I just included extra information about writers and other things that were probably irrelevant. But I think the best thing to do is just wipe this out of my memory until tomorrow and see how it goes tomorrow, because I'm actually going to discuss it tomorrow. And the plan is now to head for lunch and then head to my first lecture.
That's awesome.
We're starting the vlog 5 today.
We're starting the vlog. Hello.
What do you think?
I'm gonna be famous. Yeah. She reads so many books.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for that. Do you want to be
Yeah, I'll be in the vlog. I don't know, just having lunch in Deepers, I guess.
Yeah, first lunch in Deepers, because literally no time anywhere else. So we'll see how it goes. What are we doing, guys? We're standing in the queue for the first lecture. Law library, let's go. Is back from their 2-hour lecture. So it was a bit tough after, after the day that I've had to focus, but I think the lecturer did really well because he talked very, very slowly, like extremely slowly, like 0.75 speed slowly, which is good because I used the extra time in between hearing, like, him letting people finish off typing their notes or whatever to read over my notes from the reading that I had to do for today. So I feel like I'm a lot more confident in it now, but it doesn't matter because I'm having dinner. I'm having my, like, external work call thing. And after that, I heading up to see Henry one more time because we're planning on talking about the notes and today's pre-tutorial, because we have our tutorials like separately, because I have my tutorial with Chloe who you guys get to see tomorrow. So we kind of want to catch each other up just to see where we're at, because we have similar working styles. So that's the plan. For dinner, you might be wondering what Oxford students get for dinner. Well, apparently we don't always have time for proper dinner because of the busy evening that I have ahead and because of the busy day that I have ahead. So I didn't want to waste time by going into the formal hall and kind of grabbing dinner, even though it's lovely, but I'm probably going to do that on Wednesday or another day. So I went to Tesco's and I got my favorite meal deal. I think the premium meal deal is the best thing invented because you can get a whole filling salad, a snack. I got the most gym bro snack possible today. I got 2 boiled eggs. Then I also went to Itsu to get some miso soup. So if you're wondering, the total is £5 for the meal deal plus the £3 for the miso soup. So it's an £8 dinner. Okay, you're going to learn English. You're going to do your homework. Very exciting start to the morning. I just woke up and I'm about to go down, get some baked treat, head back up to my room, have breakfast, call my mom, and then head over to my first tutorial, which is just so exciting. Okay, so we had our first tutorial this morning and I forgot to record the after tutorial thoughts, so we're doing them now like 10 hours later. So Henry, what did you think of your first tutorial?
I loved it, honestly. I think the professor is super nice and super
so,
helpful. I mean, it's great you get to talk to an expert in this subject area and just spend like one-on-one or one-on-two time with him.
Yeah, I agree. I just thought he was really sweet in his feedback too. Like, he wasn't like rude. Like, he'd just be like, this is wrong, and then he'd explain why. Yeah. And I think that's a really good approach. I mean, some of it was a bit like, it's always difficult when someone's criticizing your work, I suppose, to just, take that step back, because the first, I think, instinctual reaction is to be like, wait, what do you mean that's wrong?
Right.
But I think like having tutorials teaches you to be like, wait, why is that wrong, instead of what do you mean that's wrong? So I think it's a pretty good thing to do. Had a lecture, we had constitutional. What are our thoughts on that?
Ooh, okay. Traditional lecturing, no slides, only talking. the lecturer was very good at being clear, but it was difficult to follow, at least for me, because I came late because of the tutorial and I was sitting at the very back. So this is a good point, is always sit in the front of the lecture, otherwise you can't hear properly.
No, first of all that, but second of all, I just want to say, I feel like maybe I don't like the traditional style. Like, where is the slide? Like, where is the slide? Yeah, and then we were supposed to have 2 other crime lectures, but both of them got cancelled. So what we did was we typed up the notes, and we went through them, and we're now going to the library to find a textbook to scan.
Yep.
So that's the plan. What are we doing right now?
Listening to the managing transitions talk.
We're gonna start in like 5 minutes. So it's been a busy day. Are you locked in?
I'm not locked in. No, Selena, I'm not.
Are you gonna log in?
I'm going to log in tomorrow.
Is this going on the YouTube channel?
Yes, it's going on the channel. First dinner in Lincoln. Love the formal atmosphere of this great massive hall, and at the same time just being there with your friends and friendly people, because Lincoln is full of friendly people. After I got back, if I'm honest, I've been really tired, so I wasn't super like productive in the academic sense, but I was productive in the sense that I sorted through my emails, sorted through career stuff, sorted through all of the clubs and signed up for memberships and things that I needed to do. So I also cleaned my room, which is great because the piles of brochures were piling up. So because I'm proud, I also just wanted to give you a quick room tour now that my room doesn't look like a complete mess. So yeah. Okay, so my room is actually one of the smallest rooms in Lincoln. But because of a ballot system, that hopefully means that I have a great room next year. I know the second shelf here is not very aesthetic, but it's all my cutlery from last year, and we don't have a kitchen, so I have nowhere to put it, which is not great. All of my books and stuff in double layers, more books down there, some crime, etc. My camera, which I need to charge, some flowers, always my guilty pleasure. I finally set up my lamp as well. This is my workspace. I love having a massive table. I then have my bed, which is a single bed, but I don't mind. I also have a closet, which I think is really nice. Yeah, I also have a lot of clothes, so the closet feels smaller than it probably actually is. Eco sink thing on the wall. Okay, and yeah, and then we also have a bathroom, so that's quite nice. And that's me. Okay, so I'm now logging off because I'm really tired. Okay, so I woke up earlier than expected today, so I'm gonna use the time to hit the gym. I am now gonna rush back, shower, get breakfast, and I have a call at 10 until 1. So I'll show you a picture of it. What? Ooh, not the car. There's also a car by the same name. I'm back at a free Chris from the law and Shakespeare.
She's just grabbing everything for you.
Everything that's free is mine. Thank you. Pre-vlog. Where are we going?
Oxford Formal.
Oxford Formal, let's go!
We're about to do that.
This bit takes a while to get it.
That's actually really impressive.
It's very cute.
Yeah,
That's very cute.
That's very cute.
I'm taking a picture of the vlog.
This is very meta.
Lincoln Imp.
I'm Felina's fans. I'm Sophie. I study law.
I'm Chloe, I study law.
I'm Asher, I'm studying PPE.
I'm a physicist, so you'll never see me again. I'm Alex, I study PPE.
I'm Gabby, I do classics.
I'm Aiden, I do I'm Daniel, I do engineering.
I'm Rosie. I do history politics.
Time to head to the gym. We got this, guys. We got this. Oh, the door's closed. We don't got this. Post gym workout, post 4K run. I know I was a bit lazy today, but I found out I have volleyball, so I was like, I'll just take it easy today. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I also stocked down on my limb sip, so I'm prepared. Remember, for reported questions. After my 2-hour volleyball session, which was wonderful, such a great chance to unwind and socialize, I headed back, enjoying the warm weather and the Oxford views, of course, to do another library session. At this point, you may be wondering, just how much time do Oxford students spend at the library? Well, the workload depends on the college and how they separate it through term, but essentially the work hours are around 45 hours per week, which includes our tutorials and independent study. Lectures in Oxford aren't obligatory, but they are helpful for exams that we have. For each tutorial, we produce essays or other written work and then discuss them with tutors in very small groups. The work is mostly reading for lawyers, so I'm reading cases, articles, textbooks. The Lincoln Library closes at 2 a.m., which is fantastic because other libraries close far earlier. I stayed until midnight working, and that was Thursday. Okay, so just done with one of my classes. I have a French class now because my program is law with French, so it's really important to make sure that I have my French classes as well to prepare for my year abroad in Paris. C'est vraiment la tradition oxfordienne. C'est mon chance parce que c'est très rare qu'il change le recteur. Ça parce que c'est près à l'Ermitage. Vous vous souvenez, on a discuté qu'il y a cette présentation de dessert très intéressante. I'm now heading off to lectures, so we'll see how that goes. It's a 2-hour lecture on homicide. Yay! Or maybe it's not on homicide. I think it might just be general intention to kill. So that's exciting. I don't even know if we're allowed to wake, but this is so pretty. Went back to Lincoln, and there was actually a really special ceremony on today. It was for the installation of Nigel Clifford as the 40th rector of Lincoln College, or the College of the Blessed Virgin Mary and All Saints, Lincoln. So this is quite literally a once-in-a-decade opportunity, and I cannot believe that my first week I got to witness this. It was just really lovely, and even though I personally am actually, I'm christened, I'm technically Orthodox, I am not really that religious, as in I don't actively go to church, I don't particularly go to ceremonies, but that being said, I always go to services if I'm in a visiting like town in the UK, and I can, and it's not too much out of my schedule and plans. I always like to go, just because I think it's a really wonderful and an uplifting feeling to see people united by love, especially if it is a sermon about something like love and being welcoming. So yeah, it was just a really lovely experience to hear people sing. I also really like the church choir, and I really like the sound of the organ. So yeah, and it was so lovely to hear prayers for a position like director. I imagine it must feel wonderful to know that people are so welcoming, but it was also just a feeling that made me feel a part of the Lincoln community. And I know this is going to sound so strange, probably because like what I've been here, well, 2 weeks now, but 1 week of official teaching. But Lincoln really is actually a very close knit community. As in, even though I haven't been going out that much, I suppose, as you can see by my schedule, I have a lot of work, and yeah, I do a lot of things, and I keep up with my languages, I keep up with my workouts, and I always prioritize that, but I do also prioritize my social time. But I haven't been out like every night, I haven't been like hardcore out. um but that being said, even though I don't go to all of the events, I still feel like I know maybe more than half of the undergraduate intake, because it's a small college and we have that sense of a tight-knit community. And yeah, it's wonderful, because seeing in the, like, walking around the hallway, you see people who you've seen these faces before, and everybody always smiles at each other and they go like, hey, and we make small talk. And it genuinely makes me happy to make small talk with people and to find out how their day is going, just because I think it's really cool. Like, everyone's doing their own thing, everyone's doing their own discipline, and they're super passionate about things. So yeah, it's just lovely, even if you don't instantly make this massive group of friends. But that being said, I do think everyone here is super friendly. So in short, that sense of the community was, I think, mirrored in the ceremony. And yeah, it was just. And I also, as someone who's very enthusiastic about Latin, I particularly enjoyed the fact that the prayers were in Latin. Some good phrases here to remember. This is the most nerdy thing I've said so far.
Going, Henry.
We are going to the Law Society President's Drinks.
Also, guys, it's Henry's birthday. You should say happy birthday to Henry in the comments. So yeah, send me that video later, by the way. We celebrated his birthday outside the library. Oxford mindset, and that it's probably gonna be in it before the sequence cut. So yeah. So
I'm just gonna take them around.
Thank you. There we go. So we are going to the Law Society President's Drink Welcome, and it's at a super fancy hotel, which luckily I know where it is because I've been living here for a while. So yeah, we're a bit nervous because it's like networking and talking to people, which is always a bit like, social extroversion, want to make a good impression. But I'm sure everybody will be really nice, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
What's going on? Post black tie event. Time is 23:30. And the question is, A wants to make a gift to me of a huge statue of Mars, which is currently on long loan to a municipality. It's matriculation day, yay! So, a little bit of work, then off to wash my hair, get dressed, get ready, and go to the matriculation ceremony. The focaccia is actually so good though. Where are we going?
Where are we off to?
Matriculation! Ollie, come here! Langford room first, and then the official thing, guys.
So after registering in our college, we're now all lined up and about to go off. We're gonna make the walk to the Sheldonian Theatre, where the ceremony will commence.
An icon, I can't believe that's my thing. I know, a little gremlin. We've officially matriculated. So what are your thoughts, Ruby?
Yeah, very excited and just happy.
Yeah, it's a special day today. So now we're lining up to take photos, and then we're going hunting.
Yeah, very exciting.
Super exciting. We are going hunting. Are you going hunting? Yeah, 100%. Let's go for it. So.
We're not frauds anymore. We're not. That's to be debated. That's to be decided. I thought there'd be more Latin, but there wasn't.
That's true.
There
That's
was,
true.
like, 2 sentences.
I know, right?
Well, I went to the graduation, apparently the entire thing's like the Cambridge graduation, everything's in Latin. And they say the same thing over and over again for each individual group of people.
I'm quite glad it was in English.
I'm glad
It was understandable.
Yeah,
It was
but I
understandable.
thought there'd be more.
That's true.
I got
That's true. I feel like it was kind of short though. Like I could have used
Oh,
it
now
somewhere.
Frankie shit.
There was no drama, which was good.
Hi.
Hey, you just got married.
My wife.
Oh, the cutest couple.
It's a matriculation vlog.
It's a matriculation. What do we do? What do we do?
Smile for the camera.
Okay.
I'm such an awkward
Hi, welcome to matriculation, guys. Are we happy to matriculate?
Yeah.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah, so we entered the Sheldonian Theatre, boys, and we walked out men.
Okay.
Wiser, maturer, and more sophisticated. Thank you,
That's a
Paulina.
good quote.
Thank you, Paulina.
That's a good quote.
Do you want me to try?
not wine.
What is it?
Come back with cream. No.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate not only the love and bond of friendship that Rosie and Olivia share with each other, but that we all share, that Rosemary share, but that we all share with each other. And so without further ado, the brides have prepared their own vows.
Thank you, I love you forever. Well, for the next 6 years.
I now pronounce you college wife and college wife.
We're playing chess.
Yeah, I like this one more.
Every time he loses a piece, he drinks. Every time I lose a piece, Patrick here drinks. It's bubble tea. Okay, we have Ralph right here, and we have Patrick trying bubble tea for the first time. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Okay. I have opinions. It's good.
You like it?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to start off. The milk is lovely. The balls, I wanted them to pop, but they're squishy. I'm not going to give it 10.
Okay.
I think it deserves 7.
Okay, we can go for a fruit one next time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm golden lemon jelly. Oh, are you also going for a 7? Okay, I feel quite happy with my ratings, guys, because I did pick out your drinks. So. Let's go, guys.
Guys.
What is this? What's this? Hey! Hey! I need to use the toilet as well. Say hi, guys! Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, that's good!
Hold on, no, this is so much stress on me now. No, Victoria!
Oh my god,
You. Did I just mog you? Did I just mog you? Yeah, go, just hit it. No, oh my god. Hold on. Hey! Hey!